Welcome back to the Biofield Hacker channel. As always, before we dive in, just a quick note. I'm not a medical, psychological, legal, or financial expert, nor do I claim to be. Okay. Late last year, I published an article on my personal LinkedIn talking about luxury and abundance, and I'll link that in the description box if you're interested in reading it. But the universe poked me about both the information in the article, some of it, that I previously wrote, and the concept of quality over quantity. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Society today, and how people operate within it as a result, is hyper-focused on consumerism, never enough, competition, always driving for more, and candidly, not only does that bastardize your energy and frequencies with a whole shit ton of noise, it fragments it and makes it frenetic. And that's the complete opposite of what drives abundance for you, your energy, and candidly, your core being. The myth of lack is pummeled into you in the news, by other people, by inferred nuances all around you, by everything setting up competition. But here's the truth. It all takes you further and further away from your core being, and frankly, your most empowered self, and collaborating with those around you in a way that understands abundance is all around. I want you to think about how you currently expend your energy. What I mean by that, time, resources, relationships, all the things we've talked about in previous videos. How much of it is guided and frankly curated, whether you know it or not, by external expectations versus your own definition of fulfillment? If you look closely, what do your choices reflect? Are they serving status, comparison, societal expectations? Are they supporting your own growth and well-being? When you reflect on your possessions, relationships, and how you spend your time every day, do they actually reflect your intentions and values or someone else's definition of success? Which of your experiences and or things bring you joy, and which are just filling space, visible only for appearances? How might it feel to align your time, energy, and resources with your deepest values rather than external expectations? And what is the quality in your life? And what's just quantity in things, in relationships, in status, in so many ways? What does true abundance, true quality of life really look like for you? Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, for you. And what would it look like if you operated from your highest energies and actually lived that way, quality of life, with every moment of every day, making that choice? What would change? So that brings us to today's field hack, some questions to reflect on. Not that I've already asked, ton of questions before this, but let's go into the field hack. I want you to ask yourself as I'm going through it and reflect on these. How do you spend your days? Which activities leave you energized and nourished, and which leave a void or feel performative, as I like to say? Could some of your time be reallocated towards experiences, people, and projects that truly make you feel alive? And your money, how does it serve you? Does the way you earn, spend, and invest reflect your authentic values? Or is it subtly influenced by comparison, fear, or the need for approval? What would you actually do if no one else's opinion mattered? What would you spend your time, energy, and money on if your only measure of success was in inner fulfillment? And the last question, true abundance. What does that look like for you? See, here's the thing. At the end of the day, every choice, every action, every investment of time, energy, and money offers an opportunity to curate your energy alignment and your life. Which of those choices are you feeding that are leaving you empty? And how might your life shift if each decision became a reflection of your deepest truths? What if that was your filter? So I ask again, What does abundance truly mean to you? How would your life look if you allowed radical honesty to guide your choices, if you claim full self sovereignty, and you stop measuring yourself against external standards? How would you feel if your days, your relationships, your money, and your possessions all reflected the life that you actually truly wanted to live? Until next time, take care.